NewRoryNMal.
You've been wanting to talk about this for a while, Mal.
Harry and Meghan. So Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle, they have a podcast. I don't know if the 12 episodes have been fulfilled, but they signed a deal, 12 episodes for $20 million. And that is worth more than The Weeknd's Blinding Lights, which is the most streamed song in Spotify history, which earned $18 million. So for 12 episodes of a podcast, Harry and Meghan got more than the most streamed song ever on Spotify.
Well, I mean, it speaks to how valuable podcasts are. I'm not saying Harry and Meghan when it comes to podcasting. That's a way separate conversation that we can have after, but that just speaks to pods. That Weeknd song keeps someone on an app for 4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Podcasting keeps someone on average, if you have a good one, 65 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Way more fucking valuable to a tech company because Spotify is not a music company or a pod company for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
They're an ad and tech company. Yeah, of course. Weeknd at best keeps somebody there for 4 minutes for that song.
Yeah, but see, you're talking about if somebody is actually there listening to it, they're saying that the podcast flopped.
Terrible.
Now that's a separate issue. Of course it flopped. Same way Michelle Obama's shit flopped.
Did you hear the rumors?
Same way Amy Schumer shit flopped. Same way everyone that is a celebrity that they give a bag to flops.
There were rumors that they weren't even the ones recording the podcast. There was people recording the podcast for them, and they would do voice generators and put their voices over the people that were actually podcasting.
Oh, good for them. They found out a way to cheat the system.
They're like the Frank Ocean of podcasting.
I love that for them.
I love that. Go Harry and Meghan.
I mean, he's also in the world of no liquid money.
Well,
Prince
now he has liquid money because
please,
they cut him off.
No, they didn't.
Cut him off.
I can't believe y'all still believe that shit.
Didn't they get a Netflix bag?
This fucking ginger hero.
It probably did.
I think they got a Netflix bag too.
Yeah, for that.
Yeah,
that doc, I watched the doc, and I've been pretty hard on pause on Harry and that family.
It was.
I watched it. They pulled some heartstrings.
Yeah,
I mean, I get it. He lost his mother. Yeah, I understand. But you're still the Illuminati. Like, come on.
Bill Simmons sold the Ringer.
Give the director of that doc more than Harry in that regard. He found a way to make me feel bad for a second when I know he's Illuminati.
Yeah. You guys know
like that fuck you money, and then you take $20 million from Spotify that could have actually went to real podcasters.
This is where the spice is from.
You really think Harry, who's part of the definition of what the Illuminati would be, is cut off from his family?
I mean, if he's
do you guys really believe that?
If he's fucking, with
I know it's a cool
girl,
PR stunt to be like, I married the girl that's not black, but we called her a black girl.
the darkest woman out.
Never mind. I've been killed for this, and then it ended up I was right, and Twitter never apologized to me, so I'm just gonna stop.
Wait, what were you right about?
About the royal
and who
family.
gives a fuck about this royal family? And they killed me. And then when everything came out, I was correct.
I just would like to know how they earned more than the biggest streaming song on this platform ever.
They had a good lawyer who negotiated a good deal, Ma. That's really all it takes.
12 episodes is crazy.
12 episodes. Like, there's something wrong.
I mean, look at the guests that they had: Serena Williams, Mariah Carey, Trevor Noah.
And this already came out?
Yeah, it's done. It was a huge flop.
12 episodes.
Audio only?
Bill Simmons was, I guess he had
a video.
Bill Simmons felt some type of way about it and expressed his feelings about it. He called them, what did he call them? Grifters or something like that?
Grifters, yeah.
And listen, I get the documentary because people care on Netflix. You can take that money away from certain directors and certain production companies that could have had it. But with podcasts, you took $20 million when you already have fuck you, no liquid money, period, and took it away from podcasters.
Yikes.
To give some absolute bullshit. But we've seen it happen already. Like, we love Michelle Obama. I'm not making this personal. Her shit flopped too. It wasn't good.
Yeah.
Amy Schumer, who, it's up to you if you think she's funny or not, but at least she is a comedian in some regard. It could make more sense to me. Still flopped.
Spotify got the bag.
And we can really talk
So
like
Spotify cut 200 jobs
from
in the podcasting division.
Yeah,
the only chance they took that seems to be working out is Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
And even they've had trouble with the content on that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Probably not money. I'm sure But I don't think it was, what, a 3-year deal?
Yeah.
I don't think they'll renew at that price just off the direction Rogan is going right now. He had RFK on, which, listen, great. Got more views than any other podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But they've already had issues with his old episodes talking about shit way smaller than vaccines.
Right.
Yeah,
And now he's at this point in 2023 going in that direction. That deal is up in what, a year? They're not going to invest that same amount of money in that liberal company. It's not going to happen.
That deal might be up this year. He signed it in 2020, didn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, so that deal might be up.
I feel like money talks over politics, though. I know he's making the money.
Okay, but if Spotify has already fired that amount of people, we knew that was what Spotify was doing 4 years ago, which made sense. They're dumping all their money into podcasts. It's what keeps people on the app the most. They can sell the most ads. We're going to do this. Now they're firing half the department. Is it even going to be a focus that way? Because their number one podcast has already caused internal problems. So I think it's either going to be Rogan or I think it's just going to be Rogan.
Rogan's deal ends in 2024.
If they stay at that same price, it's just going to be Rogan. I can't see them doing any more exclusive deals. I don't see them doing any 12 episode shit.
I don't think so. I don't think he'll resign with Spotify.
I don't think he will either.
I know Rumble has already been expressing how much they want him. And a few other platforms, obviously. Who doesn't want Joe Rogan?
Does Rogan need a platform? He's had issues with YouTube prior, but still understood the value of the community.
Yeah.
Spotify, he went and got the bag. Can't fault him for that in the scope of things. Does Rogan need to go to another platform? Does Rogan, with his audience and the guests that he gets, does Rogan just get an app?
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that becomes tricky, though. When you just do the app thing. If it's not an established app, because that traffic that he's bringing, every app is not equipped for that.
All right, the deal when he did with Spotify, from the deal points I saw in the press run, I don't fucking know, he was allowed to keep Joe Rogan clips, which is the best promotion ever. YouTube has a community. That's where you get new fans. It just happens to exist. It's a quick 15-minute thing. If he keeps Joe Rogan clips and then does the Joe Rogan Experience app, he makes more money than staying with Spotify.
The Clips channel has 7.19 million subs, and the Pod YouTube channel has 15 million subs.
Because no matter what, that clip shit is going to keep things moving and relevant to the average consumer. We already know the audience he brings. And if you have the clips, yeah, I might download the app and for that month to listen to the whole RFK shit. Yeah, I might give you $2.
Yeah.
Or do it the way Spotify does. It's free if you want to hear ads. Rogan's team is capable of selling ads.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure plenty of companies are upset they had to go through Spotify to put ads on Rogan's shit. Go direct to Rogan?
It's definitely going to affect a lot, though. Like when Rogan leaves Spotify, wherever he goes, I think he has the following and the power to single-handedly change the entire ecosystem of podcasting.
I mean, he already has to a lot of degree.
That's what I'm saying. Wherever he goes, whether he becomes independent, like you're saying, just does it on his own, which I think is definitely will change the entire landscape of podcasting.
Yeah, because I don't see him staying. I don't even know if Spotify wants that right now.
Oh no, they want that. They want it. They might not want to pay what he wants, but
right.
they want that audience. They want that traffic. They want those people on the app. Definitely want them.
We're speculating, of course, and it's Patreon, but what moves has Spotify made since seeing that Schumer and Michelle Obama failed that has showed that they really want to stay in podcasting? They just gave $20 million to just 2 more celebrities and it tanked.
I think they changed that. I think they stopped overpaying for celebrity podcasts. I think they stopped
20 mil for 12
deals.
episodes.
They need some on the to
I get it. It's Harry and Meg. I get it. I would sound crazy walking into a fucking boardroom and be like, Harry and Meghan, don't give them any money if they're going to interview Serena Williams. I'd sound nuts. But they keep making this mistake.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like this was the first time. The first time was with Michelle Obama. Because I would sound crazy walking into a boardroom and say, Michelle Obama podcast, fuck no, that's going to fail.
I think they would have to restructure how they do the deal.
I feel Bill Simmons in that regard. They have to give it to podcasters that come with a podcast audience.
Yeah.
Not a celebrity audience.
You can't, because to Rory's point, if you give it to a celebrity, you're starting retroactively the podcast audience from zero.
Yeah.
But if you give it to a podcast that has weekly, monthly listeners, people that are already tuned into a product, then it's easier to grow something that already exists. You don't sign, I guess sometimes you like the artist, the way A&Rs, it's like music. You find an artist that has a couple records out, see how they do, and then what do you got? And take it to the next level.
Right.
You don't just fucking meet someone and be like, you.
And that brings up the point of podcasting, period, where people for some reason, people think that this is easy. Like you just walk into a room and you talk for a living, and they think that because a celebrity is a celebrity and maybe they've done interviews before.
Well, they're just hoping that the celebrity's audience follows them to the podcasting platform. That's what they're hoping for.
Which to some extent,
but even if they do, like everybody knows I'm a huge Grey's Anatomy fan. They gave the main character, Meredith Grey, Ellen Pompeo, they gave her a podcast. I love her to death. I follow her on every social media. I've watched Grey's Anatomy 50 times. That podcast put me to fucking sleep. I could not listen to it because she was not a good podcaster. Great actress.
Yeah.
But she's not a good podcaster.
Oh, I like
so
that.
I love her. But even if the audience follows them, you have to know how to podcast and how to make it interesting. And that is not something that is as easy as people seem to think that it is, especially people who are handing out all this fucking money.
You can't bank on long form content with someone that's never proven they can
do long form
content. Yeah. That's why I said with the Netflix doc, pulled my heartstrings. I loved it. I said they should have given the director that money. The most compelling shit that came from Harry and Meghan was the call when she was on set of like, I miss you so much. Like 12 episodes of a podcast.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know if you can do that.
Yeah.
A director put together an amazing story of him losing his mom and then that's fine for docs.
Yeah.
Because
we don't fucking know if Harry and Meghan are interesting at all.
But you know what it is?
She's also an actress. Actresses are usually not interesting.
NewRoryNMal.
Hey. It's me, Rory.
Oh, you can't yell hey at people like that.
Just saying hi to all the listeners, just to let them know we have Patreon and you should go there.
Subscribe at patreon.com/NewRoryNMal right now to receive bonus content each and every week on our Patreon.
And might receive a tea. There'll be early versions of merch on there, tickets, all that shit. It'll be amazing. I promise.
Might even see some feet.
Definitely Demaris' feet. We can't guarantee, but if you hit the Discord, you might be able to see some feet. Or maybe we'll take some sneak photos of her feet for the $20 tier.
That's weird.
That's
NewRoryNMal
That's
on
weird.
Patreon.
Sneaking pick feet.
Yeah.
Feet pics. Pig feet's up feet pics. Yeah.
So clearly Patreon is the place to go now. Patreon.com/NewRoryNMal.
/NewRory.
All right, do the /.
Yeah.
But then NewRoryNMal.
/ might send you the back page.
And then double / Demaris' feet pics to get that other tier.
Subscribe now.